Hey, Captain Chris Myers here, Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters, here with another common fly casting mistake that I see quite often. Should be pretty easy to correct, and it really should help you tighten up your loops and add distance to your cast. While we're casting, whether you're hauling, double hauling, or doing none of the above, you want to keep these hands together as they go back and forth. So as that reel moves back and forth for a short cast, we hardly have to move off. If I'm making a big long cast, my hands might be, even if I'm hauling, it's down up, I come right back to the reel. The mistake is, and what we want to really try to avoid, is finding yourself, especially on the back cast, in this position. If I'm in this position, all this line between here and my first guide is going to add up as slack, because basically all I'm doing until my hands get back together is I'm sliding this rod up and down the line. You can see here the fly is just laying back there, it's not moving at all. I'm just sliding the rod back and forth, which is exactly what you're doing until you get your hands together. Then we can start pulling the fly and bending the tip. But if I had my hands really spread apart and it takes me all the way back up to here before I get my hands together, I just wasted 3 or 4 feet of my stroke length just picking up slack, just sliding the rod. So if I make my cast from here and I try to cast that, it fell in a pile right here in front of me. I can let this thing lay back here behind me, get it straightened out. I get my hands together. Just by doing that, I laid the whole fly line out straight. You can make a cast just by doing that. But if I get those hands apart, it's never going to make it there. It always falls in a pile at the end because I didn't have my rod tight right at the beginning. I mean, the line tight against the rod right at the beginning. So when I'm casting, check and look down, see if you're finding yourself in this position. See it quite often. And it's just a little thing that can make a big difference in the tension at your tip and the distance of your cast.